Hello, I'm Paul Pluta, and welcome to the Paul Pluta channel. I'm the method actor who plays that zany dude, Archie Luxury. And today I'm doing a paid review. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and also look in the description for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Okay, here we go for Oscar from New York. What's going on, Archie? I follow your videos and also follow most of your advice. As my subject says, Reverso versus DateJust 2. What should I go for? What should I do? Go for the Reverso second-hand mint grand ultra-thin tribute 1931 day and night, or go for a new DateJust 2 blue stick dial with fluted bezel. Both around $6,000 US. I'm attaching a few pictures of my 16 watch collection, so you have an idea of what I have. I'm also open to your suggestion of selling one or two to acquire either the Reverso or the DateJust. My Rolexes or JLC are my favorites, so I'd try not to part with those. Also, anyway, sending you 20 bucks. Of course, you don't do stuff for free. Please keep up the good work. Yes, sir. And before we jump in there, let's just have a quick look at his collection. He's got a Rolex Date 8. 1803, my father's watch, soon to be 50 years old. 16014, DateJust vintage 36mm. My wife is currently using it. Rolex GMT 16700 Pepsi, my first Rolex. Rolex 16570 Polar Explorer 2. Rolex 116520 White Daytona. Rolex 114060 No Date Sub. Jaeger-LeCoultre Navy Seal. Jaeger-LeCoultre Deep Sea Chrono. Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Chronograph. IWC Portuguese. Yes, I've got an IWC on my wrist. EDA movement, but really like it. Omega Speedmaster Date, white dial. Omega Speedmaster Professional, Man on the Moon. Omega Seamaster James Bond, my beater. Tudor Pelagos, blue in-house. Tudor Black Bay, blue in-house. Tudor Black Bay, ETA. I want a Patek for a significant occasion or birthday in the future. I believe I have too many watches, but I love them. I love them all. And rotate them. Should I sell one and get one? Sell two, get one. Sell four and get two in question. Adding the DateJust 2 or a Reverso would be a great addition, don't you think? Regards, thanks, Oscar. Okay, Oscar, let's have a talk there. Well, very interesting topic here. So let's address what you're asking first off. Reverso versus DateJust 2. And I got to tell you, I have been here myself. I've been here. See, what happened to me was many years ago, my 40th was coming up, and I remember I was thinking to myself, what do I want? What do I want? I want a really cool watch. And I had a budget about, $5,000 to $7,000. And I went for the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. That's the baby I went for. I went for the Reverso. So I went for the Reverso Grande Date. So that's what I did. And I gotta tell you, let me tell you this. So I bought this in 2010. And it's held up very, very well. Beautiful, absolutely stunning watch. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Now the question is, did I make the right decision or was it a wrong decision? What else was I considering? Well, I tell you, I was considering a two-tone bluesy. Two-tone bluesy. Now, I gotta be honest with you, they were around the same price. When I bought this, these were about $6.50 Aussie dollars, because I buy wholesale, I don't pay retail prices. And, I could have got a really nice two-tone bluesy for, similar sort of money. This was 7 years ago. And I gotta tell you, what is the better investment? Well, let me tell you this. These aren't as valuable as a two-tone bluesy. Pre-ceramic two-tone bluesy with gold in the bracelet. It's stronger. Okay? It's stronger. Not only is it stronger, it's also more commoditized, meaning this piece here, if I take it to a dealer, a stealer, they're gonna try and lowball me. They will lowball us the Archie. They will lowball us the Archie dog. They will lowball me. They will lowball me, okay? That is what they do. The dealers will lowball me. They will lowball me. That's what they will do. Very much so. Lowball. And when it comes to the Reverso, well, you know, they will really, you know, I will learn about the appreciation, the heart. Now, that's it. I don't sell to dealers. I don't buy from new dealers, and I sell to punters. I want the punters. So you got to say to yourself, you know, what is the better? The head says Rolex. Rolex is better to go for. The heart says Jaeger-LeCoultre. So that's the financial side. Now, I gotta tell you, this is really interesting. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Grand Ultra Thin Tribute to 1931 Day and Night. Man, that is a cool watch, man. That is so damn cool. It's going to be more expensive to service. Those ultra thin movements, they are dear to service. They are very, very high. You know, the tolerances aren't as good as Rolex, okay? You got to be honest with you. The Rolex is really more heavy duty and utilitarian. The Reverso is a piece of horology, so it is a very tricky point. And I got to tell you, looking at your collection, man, you got a few Jaeger-LeCoultres. I think you need a Reverso. I mean, the Reverso is so cool. It's so cool. It is very, very, very cool. So what advice would I have there? What would I be doing? If it was me with your collection there, see, I don't think you really need a DateJust 2, because the DateJust 2 is a great watch, but you got to remember, you got DateJust 41, which is, you know, the proportions were a bit too big on DateJust 2, so they've rejigged it in DateJust 41. You've also got the situation where, see, you've already got some really cool bigger Rolexes. You know, you got the Pepsi 16700 Pepsi. You got the Explorer 2 40mm. You got the Daytona, and you got a ceramic no date sub, as well as some Tudors. So as far as biggie type watches go, I kind of think you're covered. You've also got some Omegas. You got an IWC. I really would be, if that was my collection, I really would be going for the Reverso. Go for the Reverso, okay? Reverso is such a cool piece. It's a rectangular watch. You don't have any other rectangular pieces in your collection. I think it's a great watch. I mean, the DateJust 2 is super cool. Yes, we all can fall in love with a new Rolex. Yes, 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 yes. However, the Reverso is so damn cool. It's the Polo Players. Look at that. It's just so cool. The story behind it, it's such a cool watch. So, in my opinion there, I gotta tell you, I would be going Reverso, 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 because you don't really need a DateJust 2, because you've got big sports Rolexes, you've got big Jaeger-LeCoultre sports watches there, the Navy SEAL, the Deep Sea Chrono, the Master Chronograph. They're big, you know, big watches. You would like to get something classical, and just to, you know, I think the Reverso, if you're such a Jaeger-LeCoultre fan, you gotta have one Reverso at least in this mammoth collection. So that is my opinion there. That is my opinion. So okay, so that's my feelings on it. Now you're asked, so definitely the head financial side go Rolex, but the just the love of watches, the passion, Reverso. So that's my opinion there. Now you've okay, very good. You've told me your collection. Now you say to me, I want a Patek for a significant occasion or birthday in the future. Yes, 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 I understand. I completely understand the urge. And let me just tell you, there's nothing like a Patek Philippe. I mean, my God, this is like a Rolls Royce. This is the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce of wristwatches.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.
The Rolls Royce of wristwatches. And I gotta tell you, these are very, 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 very cool. Very cool. And the thing is, I gotta tell you, in all honesty, there's nothing like a Patek. I mean, they are just super duper, just amazing pieces. I mean, it is where art, watchmaking becomes just, it's just gorgeous stuff. Very, very gorgeous stuff. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, I understand the Patek thing. But okay, let's talk about it. You haven't mentioned your age, or when this birthday's coming up. But I would say, you know, I honestly think I want a Patek for a significant occasion or birthday in the future. Well, let's leave that for the future, okay? Leave that for the future. You know, I would be saying, if you want an occasional wear Patek, I'd get a 5196 manual wind, no date, because the thing that really irritates me, I'm very anal. I like to have the correct date on the watch. If the date's not right, so that's what stuffs up a lot of Patek, setting the date, you know. So I got to tell you, I would really, or any high-end horology, like an AP, a VC, you know, so I would get a watch with no date, manual wind. Just wind it, wear it, set it, wear it when you want to. Elegante, elegante. So I think leave that. At the moment, man, get the Reverso. That's going to be such a cool watch. You're going to love it. You're going to love the Reverso. You're going to really love it. And now, you're asking me something really, this is tricking me. You're asking me about consolidation. And you're saying to me here, I believe I have too many watches but love them and rotate them. Should I sell one and get one? Sell two, get one? Okay, so let's have a look here and see what we could possibly get rid of. Now, I'm not I'd like you to add to the collection, not sell things, you know, but I mean, that's just me being romantic. I mean, I can't afford to do that myself. I'm the guy who got rid of his gold Submariner. I got rid of my Calatrava, my annual. I needed to turn them over to buy the next piece. I'm sorry, I'm not made of money. Now, let's look at your collection and let's look at some possible flick pieces, tick and flick pieces. Okay, your dad's 1803 day date. Well, you can't get rid of that. That was your dad's. Okay, keep that. The 16014 DateJust 36mm. My wife currently using it. Yeah, that's a great ladies watch. Ladies love that there. So I'd probably keep that. I would put a little question mark next to that. We could get rid of it, but we'd have to get her something. And you can bet your bottom dollar what she's going to replace it with. It ain't going to be cheap. She's not going to want a cheap watch. It's always going to be far more expensive than the money we would have got for the 16014. So I'd probably leave that. Okay, unless you can wrangle something with her. The GMT 16700 Pepsi that was your first Rolex. Don't get rid of that. That's a beautiful piece. 15570 Polar. Yep, keep that. You got your white Daytona. Keep that. You got to have the Daytona. Is so hard to get. Don't ever get rid of that. You got the ceramic no date sub. Keep that. Keep that because you got GMT function watches. You got a Daytona. You got to have a sub. You got to have a sub. You got to have a sub. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Navy Seal. Keep that. Depreciation on Jaeger-LeCoultre. Bad! They're bad, okay? Even though they're great watches, they really don't... The Reversos hold better than the other ones, the master compressors, and I wouldn't be selling that. The Deep Sea Chrono, keep that as well. They're hard to sell. The market is soft. Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Chronograph, keep that as well. IWC! IWC. I got an IWC as well. Yes, I love an IWC. I reckon the Portuguese you've got there, just keep that. Omega Speedmaster Day and Date. Okay, that's something you could possibly flick. That's a possible flick. Speedmaster Professional Man on the Moon, keep that. Seamaster James Bond, your beta, keep that. Now, you've got a few Tudors here. Now, I think you could possibly, out of that list there, you got a Pelagos, you got a Tudor Black Bay Blue in-house, you got a Black Bay Black ETA. I think we could get rid of two. Out of those three, we could get rid of two. Two you could sell. So let's just recap. What pieces in your collection could you sell? There's the Rolex DateJust 16014. It's steel with white gold bezel. That could be sold. The danger is we're going to replace it for indoors. And you can bet your bottom dollar it'll cost more than the proceeds you get for the DateJust. So that's kind of a Mexican standoff. There's the Omega Speedmaster Date White Dial. That's possibly something that can be sold. And two of the Tudors can go. I'll leave that to you. I'll leave that to you. Yeah, two of those can go. So that's what I think you should do there. What would I do in your situation? Well, I really think I would get the Reverso. Now, should you sell the... Well, if you don't need to financially, just don't sell. Don't sell. It's not a great second-hand market at the moment. But to recap, get the Reverso. And if you do want to sell something later on, or you need to sell something to get the Reverso, you could sell two of the Tudors, the Omega Speedmaster Date White Dial, and possibly the 16014 DateJust. So there you go. Great collection. Great to see your enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm. And thank you so much for watching the Paul Pluta channel. I really do thank you for that. And stay tuned for more Archie Luxury Paul Pluta antics. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't forget, look in the description for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube.